Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Sophie, and for those of you that have caught my videos previously, a big welcome back. So my channel is all about hair care, hair wellness and hair growth. So if you do like the content that you see in today's video, please do be sure to like, comment and subscribe. But not only that, please do hit the notification bar and show support for my channel. So today we're doing all things DIY jam. So I'm going to be doing like a mix of two protein jams that you can use on a weekly or daily basis. But what I've done, instead of having to do something where I'm actually pouring really diluted liquids onto my hair, which makes it so messy, I've actually thought to myself, why don't I actually do a jam, or it's just like an ointment. So the first one I'm actually doing is a black rice jelly. And with black rice is something that a lot of people use that I've seen on YouTube, and they've said that they've had great results. I've always been someone that's been kind of like, my hair dries out quickly, so I don't know if it's protein sensitivity, but it's definitely something where I have to be mindful of protein. So the second ointment I'm going to be doing is a henna jam. Again, it's full of protein. It's something that aids hair growth. Well, both black rice and henna aid hair growth. So with those ones, I know something that a lot of you may know already, that is quite good for the hair. So those are the two main that I'm going to be making. So let's make a start on our two jellies. So the main ingredients I'm using today is Buy Whole Foods Online black rice, and this is organic, and I'm also using organic Nupur Henna. The other key ingredient I'm actually using to make our consistency of jam is brown linseeds. So secondly, with henna boosts hair growth, and it has properties that reduce hair fall, and it improves the hair follicle health. And lastly, black rice, otherwise known as forbidden rice, which has 18 amino acids, minerals and vitamins, and it contributes massively to hair growth. So if you don't have black rice, you can definitely do the same with white rice, and this is what the water will look like. But today we're going in with a black rice because it seems like it has more key ingredients to stimulate the hair growth. So what we're doing today is we're soaking the rice for no more than 2 hours. So if you do, you can soak the white rice overnight, but not the black rice, just to make sure you're washing the rice first before you do use it. And if you do leave the black rice overnight or out, you'll end up with furry rice, so you definitely don't want that on your hands. Firstly, I'm starting off by making my linseed gel. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some boiling water and just pouring in about maybe 2 tablespoons of linseeds. And then what I'm doing is I'm using 500 ml or less of water, and then I'm just leaving it on a medium to hot boil so that it actually starts thickening up and turning into a jelly. So don't take your eyes off the heat, because what you don't want is it boiling up. And then what happens is you should see it slowly, that it starts turning into like a syrup kind of consistency. So as you can see here, I'm stirring, and it's slowly, the water's slowly looking more like syrup, and it's slowly getting thicker. And the linseeds are actually, you can see it's gone from looking really small to actually swelling up. Now this is something that I've taken from Natural 85, so I'll link in my description how she makes hers. And then as you can see, there's like a film on top, and then that's what you're looking for really. You're looking for like a milky like texture on the top, and then you just keep boiling it, and then again you just keep testing it to see the thickness. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking maybe about 100 ml of that. I'm putting it into a measuring jug so I can make my henna jelly. So with the rest of the water I keep boiling in the pot, and then I add my black rice to it. So we're kind of doing like an almost half and half. So what I'm doing now is adding my henna, and I'm adding about a teaspoon of henna to my jug. And then I just stir that up, and then as you can see, the colour's changing like a brown colour. So now I get my cheesecloth and I actually strain this because I don't want bits of henna like being stuck in the hair. So then I just pour out any extra bits out, and then that is it. That's the jam done. So now that I've done that, I'm boiling up my rice and I'm leaving the henna to thicken up. And then now that I've boiled up the black rice, I've poured it off and put it into a jug. And then I'm just stirring, and again I'm leaving this to cool down and thicken up. And because there was more of it, I need to make sure I leave it to cool for at least about 20 minutes to half an hour. And then as you can see, it still looks a bit thin, but trust me, that will thicken up. And then just leave it to cool. Once you cool, then you see the texture change. So now that it's cooled down, I'm pouring it into a container, because what I want to do is I want to strain the black rice and the linseed so there's no bits. I do this using stockings, and what I did is I put it over the top of the measuring jug, but now I'm actually squeezing out the jelly out of the stocking tights. So you can do this with, I'm doing this with black tights today, but you can do this with clear tights. And this is what the texture will look like. It's ready to use, it's thickened up, it'll thicken up even more over time. And then literally it just looks like a blackcurrant jelly, but it actually does smell of rice. So with these jams you can add essential oil. So what I've done is I've added peppermint and rosemary oil to both, and now it's ready to use. So today I'm using the black rice. So as you can see, I just need to put it on my fingers without the mess of having to use the water. And just as an example, you can put that on your edges, and then literally you can apply it with your fingers, or you can use an applicator bottle, but today I'm doing it with my fingers. So I'm applying it to the scalp. So you can do it in that method. You can actually use it to like do a little detangle at the bottom of the hair as well. So I'm adding it to my scalp because just in case, rather than me adding it to the whole hair. And then I'm just doing my normal kind of method of massaging. And then the thing is, with the linseed and the rice oil today, both have protein quality, so it's perfect if you want to just add it to your scalp rather than worrying about adding it to the whole hair. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually doing it as a twist. So you can actually do it in the lock-in method as well. So if you add your rice gel just to get the protein, and then afterwards then what you can do is you can add your cream or add your oil afterwards, whichever way you do it round. And then it's so simple to use, it just saves so much time and mess, and then it doesn't mean that you get your hair so wet. So this is like really ideal. The black rice jelly, I'm actually going to leave that in my refrigerator, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and use it up for at least like leave it for a couple of weeks maybe, but just I'm going to see how long it actually lasts, because I don't know with the black rice. This is my first time kind of using that or experimenting, but I know with the white rice that kind of lasts a lot longer, like you can leave it fermenting for a long time. But of course we have to be careful of bacteria in the black rice, so I'm going to make sure I use that up for at least 2 weeks. That is how I make my simple DIY jellies. So that is something that can be done. It took me around about less than an hour, and also something that you can just use, I'd say, with the black rice jelly. I say you can use that every other day. And then with the actual henna, that's something that I'd say use every week. So I hope you do like what you saw today. And then if you do, I hope to see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.